Alright, so today I'll be teaching you guys some basic tools in Photoshop, but on the way I'll be teaching you how to create a disperse slash scatter effect. First, I'd like you to copy the layer. You could use Command J to just drag it like that. I did. First, I'm talking about the quick selection tool. The quick selection tool allows you to select an area for easy cropping out, which could be really useful. Click the brackets to reduce its size. Don't worry too much about the hair right now because I'll be doing something else with it. Alright, now that you have it selected, you can click Control and left click so you can get layer by copy. I like to use layer by copy. The copy tool allows you to save your work, so in case you make a mistake, it all can be like brought back, just like I did. Command Z to back and then select inverse. After inversing the selection, copy it out. There you have this. With this, I'd like you to make another copy of this layer, putting these away, so you have another copy. But go back to this layer and add a white layer. I'd use the bucket tool because it's easy fill. The bucket tool allows you to fill up an area that you selected really quickly without any hassle. Go back, name this layer effect, because this will be the layer that we edit, and this is like the main layer, so the layer that will be on top. After doing so, click on the effects layer, go to filter, liquify. The liquify tool allows you to distort the image, which will really be helpful when it comes to the scatter effect because it will disperse the area. So for me, I want to increase the brush size because the subject is big. Okay, it's too big. I'm gonna do this to this. Don't worry about how it looks right now. It is supposed to look stretched out like this. I think I'll leave it like this for now. Command Z. Just take the edges with the brush over the tool and then click OK. As you see, you created another. Now I'd like to talk about the masking tool. The masking tool allows you to hide effects. So add a mask tool to both layers, but in the effects layer, click the bucket tool and make sure your color is set to black and white and color it with the color black. Again, the bucket tool allows you to fully clear the area. This quick masking tool allows you to cover it, and now when you're on this, it's covered. Go to this. Click B for the brush tool. The brush tool allows you to select paint over certain places and make sure you have the color black selected because you'll be hiding some areas. Select the brush from whichever brush you'd like. I chose this disperse brush that I got from a certain website that allows you to get brushes easily. I'll decrease the size of this brush. My bad. I was typing it in by accident. Okay. That's all. Increase the size of the brush. I'll look through the brushes that I have. Now, do this. Make sure your opacity is set to 100, just so it doesn't cause any ucky edits that we wouldn't want. And just select the outer edges, just splatter them over the outer edges. Now, as you see, the image is still saved down, but you have some cropped out. Brush tool is really useful because it can really help with edits and making it look neat. And go back to here. Another tip that you could do, since you go back to here, another tip you could do is use the brush tool, decrease its size, and make sure you flip it again. After you flip, I'd like to decrease the brush size see how it looks like she's coming the pieces together. And so just like that, you've created a really basic disperse effect that can still be edited to even better adjust it to create better effects. You can go to the effects tool allows you to add in blending options in different styles if you'd like. Blending options can include texture if you'd like. See, texture allows it to gives it more texture on there. You got the contour, which just adds more to the whole. I'm going to use the texture and the contour just for the fact that it makes it more vibrant. I'll click OK on that. And now to disable the effect, you can click on the eyes that are here. Look at the difference that it creates. It adds more depth to it. Now to go back down to here for the pieces, you can click and drag onto your image to do this. But if you'd also want to copy the same effects, you can click on that and put them down. So now I have it on pieces, but it's not fully adequate to have them just on the pieces, so I'll add them on there, and then again go back to the effects panel, blending options, contour and texture. There you have it. You have these tools. If you want some areas right here, look, it's the form, the outline is too apparent, so I'd use the zoom tool, which allows you to zoom in or zoom out of the area that you want. I use the zoom in tool and the eraser tool to erase some particles that create the outline shape that we don't want. So just get rid of the little pieces on the sides, like this and that. It's very simple. It doesn't take too much. Some pieces are sticking out too far. And just keep experimenting. Experimenting always helps. Zoom out. And arguably you have a completed project that you want. You can always add other effects to it, like double exposure, but I'll be going over how to do double exposures in another video. So as of today, thank you for being here, and